we were staying in Martinique, which is the island that's right next to the construction of the building. We really didn't notice any noise, maybe just a small amount of banging during the day, but overall the resort was extremely peaceful. The beach that you see here, if you watch my Vlogger's Pebble video, I was lying in those hammocks there while I was recording it. It was very nice and very peaceful, and I really enjoyed staying there. Each one of the islands also has its own little pool, in addition to the main big pool that's in the center of the resort. I am very excited to go back again and stay here. I really did enjoy it. Here you'll see one of the gondola towers, and they really do run all over this particular resort. See here in this picture the grid where the gondolas will run. It'll be very interesting to see, because I think when you look at the height of them that they don't look that far off the ground. So I don't know if it'll take away from the resort, because the resort really does have a really nice theming of being the islands and being very quiet and peaceful. So I don't know if the gondolas really make any noise, or if it's just going to be distracting that they are so close and so prevalent. Most of the resort is centered around this one lake that you see here. See that bridge right there that was just in the left hand side of the shot, that's across from another one of the gondola towers, and we'll get to that later. This was about 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. And I take this walk all the way around, and I want to go see where that spyglass grill is. So that's my destination first. And again, you can see how each little area has its own beach and hammocks and pool. Now they have Trinidad North and South. In the South area, you actually, it's really quite far away from the rest of the resort area. But this is where the one restaurant that I'm going to is at. Each of the buildings is themed a little bit differently to represent the island that they're supposed to be. And of course I sped this up a little bit. I'm not running, but if I left it at the regular speed, the movie would have been like 45 minutes long, and I think you probably might have lost interest. So this walkway here is probably more of a service walkway because you can see it really doesn't go to anything, but it does show you the other part of the lake, and you can see the construction that's going on over there, and you can see all the other towers and how they plan on zigzagging through the resort. I haven't been to many other resorts other than Fort Wilderness, and we stayed at All Star, but this place is huge. If you like to take walks or run, this is a great place to do it. And then we get back on the main path here. And come over the bridge. And there you can see the construction where we started. And we are in the Trinidad South area now as we cross over the street. Now the cafe is coming up to our left here. For some reason my phone did a little malfunction and it got real dark, so you can't actually see, but it's really just a tiny little outside area where, again, this was in the morning, so they were serving egg sandwiches and things like that. There's a few places to sit, but it is an outside walk up quick service sort of cafe. Not very big. But it's nice that they have something for the guests that are staying over here, because like I said, it really is quite far from the other parts of the resort. And the camera went black. Now I'm back on the path. I've crossed the street again, and I'm back on the main path that went around the first part of the lake. I don't actually make it to the check-in area because of the construction, I sort of missed the little path to get there. Inside some of the island areas, they have these little tables with these little cabanas, which is kind of nice. There is quite a bit of construction going on in the old Port Royal area. Again, I didn't really walk that way and get into it, but you can see there the construction trailers. Here looks like where you can stop and rent some bikes. Their little outdoor gift shop. And now here's where we're entering into the main part of the resort. And I believe that's probably the path to get up to the front area, I'm not sure. This place here looks like they serve basically just frozen drinks. I don't think that there was any food. They hadn't opened up at the time I was there. And we head into what they call Centertown, which is basically their buffet area. So it was $14.99 a person. You walk up to this area here and you pay for your buffet, or you can get quick service items right there to go. And then you walk up here and these lovely ladies give you a little wristband, and that allows you to go in and get your food. They serve the buffet until 11:30. They serve the quick service food outside until noon. So we sat down and ate, and it was delicious. Of course, you have your Mickey waffles. The potatoes were delicious. The bacon was delicious. Sausage was delicious. The French toast was delicious. You've got your scrambled eggs, and then the crepes were delicious. And so was the cheesy hash browns. I could eat a whole plate of those cheesy hash browns and crepes. And they cut your wristband off when you leave. And this was another little area. I'm not quite sure what they served there, but I did see somebody grabbing something to go from there.
Have a great day.
Now we head into the main pool area. The stairs here to your left is what leads up to the big slide. Next time I'll take my GoPro and go down the slides for you. You have your towel pickup, and you have your bathrooms and a changing room. He shoots, he scores. This is the kiddie play area, which is really cool. It's got the big bucket that fills up with the water and then dumps every so many minutes. And they have life vests there for the kids. You just check them out. They don't cost anything.
Sorry. That's okay.
In the little hot tub area. And I did, of course, come back and get into the hot tub for a little bit before we checked out that morning. It was really, really hot. And I'm somebody that puts the shower on full hot when I take a shower, so be warned. Now, as you walked all the way around the pool again, now we come back to that little bridge that I had said earlier we'll get back to. You can see the proximity of the construction of where we started. This was probably one of my most favorite things about the resort. It's just this little hidden area in here where they have their campfires. I'm not sure where the movie shows, but I have a feeling that it might be over here. I don't know, or maybe it's over by the pool. And they do have a little boat that will go out into the water. And I love the theming of the little cannons. Have the nice little fake grass area. And the playground for the kids. I love all the bamboo. Made me feel right at home. We have bamboo that surrounds our house and property. But this is just one of my favorite things, and I can't wait to come back here and take advantage of these little areas that they have. This whole little island area is surrounded by all these little covered areas. And as you see here, as we come around the corner, they have these little sliding benches. So I can't wait to come back and have some hot tea in the morning. Don't know that I'll actually watch the sunrise. I'm not usually up that early. But it goes all the way around, so I imagine you can have a nice pina colada and watch the sunset on the other side. It also provides a nice shortcut to get straight to the pool and restaurant area from your resort, from your island that you're staying on. course, there's some Disney ducks. Always love to see the Disney ducks. Lots of birds chirping. And again, the sound of the construction really is minimal. Of course, we were there on a Saturday, so I don't know, maybe during the week there's more noise, but I didn't notice anything. This little board here shows you the different activities that they do. Gives you the movie schedule for the week. The fishing expeditions and the pirate cruises. And that was it. We stayed there one night. We went up for Donald's Dino Bash. We had a great time. I definitely would stay there again. These are actually smaller slides, so if you don't want to go down the bigger slide, you have the smaller slides to go to. This was something that I saw on the table right before we left. I didn't even realize that it was there, and they gave you some Disney trading pins that are Caribbean beach resort themed because of the construction. And then of course it's Florida, so you know you've got to beware of the alligators.